I'm Adrian, the cruise and travel guy. More than ever before, cruise lines are now pushing their passengers to upgrade their bookings. They've even incorporated nifty platforms that lets people bid for them. But there is a downside, and I'll tell you what that is in this video. P&O Australia recently incorporated a new bidding platform that lets people bid for room upgrades, and I've received lots of questions about it. In fact, several mainstream cruise lines offer this service, including most notably Royal Caribbean and Princess. The concept is relatively simple. Once you're booked in, and with Princess and P&O at least, your reservation is fully paid, you might receive an email from the cruise line inviting you to participate in their upgrade program. For this example, let's assume that you booked and paid for an ocean view cabin. You might receive an email inviting you to upgrade for any available cabin category above that, which would most likely be a balcony cabin or a mini or junior suite or full suite. You can place a bid on multiple cabin categories. So that means, for example, that you could place a bid on both the balcony cabin and the mini suite cabin, but you can't place multiple bids on one cabin type. Irrespective of how many passengers are booked into the cabin, your bid will apply to 2 passengers. That means if you're successful in your bid and you're sailing solo, you'll be charged for an upgrade for 2 travelers. Cruising with 3 or 4 passengers, the cost will still only apply to the first 2 passengers in the room. For all 3 cruise lines, you're able to modify or cancel your bid after you've placed it, provided it hasn't been accepted by the cruise line. For P&O Australia, that's up until 3 days before departure, 2 days before departure for Royal Caribbean, and only 1 day before departure for Princess. Just a quick note, if you are enjoying this video, I would really appreciate if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So, is there a downside? Yes, there definitely is a downside to bidding for an upgrade, but provided you know what it is, you should go forth and bid with confidence. The risk you take when you submit an upgrade bid is similar to the risk you take when you book a guarantee status cabin on any cruise line. The cruise line is selling you an upgrade to a cabin category and not a specific room. Let's say you've found your perfect interior cabin. You've purposefully chosen a midship location for a smoother ride, and you've got terrific quick access to the ship's central lifts and staircases and other facilities. You place a bid for a balcony cabin and you're successful. Since the cruise line is under no obligation to provide you with a balcony cabin in a specific location, that could mean for all intents and purposes that you're allocated a forward-located, obstructed view balcony cabin. That would still count as your upgrade. I recently read of a similar experience where someone had booked an interior stateroom and then successfully bid for an upgrade to an ocean view. Unfortunately for them, the view in their new cabin was completely obstructed by a lifeboat, but despite not providing the occupants with a useful view, it still legitimately counted as an upgrade. Playing the upgrade bidding game can be a bit of fun and also give you a great value way to get into the next category stateroom that's available. But you do need to be aware that if you have selected something that you love and you're very happy with, especially in terms of location, you're then relinquishing all of that to get into the next cabin category, and it might not be a case of the grass being greener. If you've already selected a cabin specifically for your requirements and it's located in the exact perfect spot that you want, then my advice is to not play the bidding upgrade game. The main thing is to be equipped with the knowledge that you could be potentially in a worse location, even though you're in a better room. Let me know in the comments, have you placed a bid for a cabin upgrade? What happened? Were you happy with it? Or did you think it was maybe a bit of a step backwards? If you're ready to book a cruise, you can head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguy.com.au. If you haven't done so already, you can give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram at The Cruise and Travel Guy. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Cruise lines are pushing their passengers to upgrade their bookings. They've even incorporated nifty new program. For this example, let's assume you've booked an ocean view cabin and you've fully paid for it. Crap.